Hey, welcome back guys. Today on Nitro Licks, Wind of Change by Scorpions. Okay guys, so we're going to start with a double stop. That's on your 10th fret on your D and G. First give a rake on the strings like a... Okay, then you're going to go... So, and then go... So, that's a double stop on D and G, and then come up to 12, pull off to 10, and then land on that D12, right? And then double stop on 10s on G and B. That's the first time through. It's very faint, but you can hear that. Right? And then we've got... So slowly it goes... Okay. Then when you slide down, you're gonna land here, D7, G5, and then just use your pinky to make a double stop there on 7, and then see how I'm pulling off there. I'm just pull your pinky off, 7 to 5 on G, hit that D7, and then your G5, a little bend, and then end on that D7. So the whole thing's like this. Right? Then we've got a D minor chord. So open D, E1, B3, G2. And then open A, open E, B1, open G, and then it's kind of like a G bar chord, B3, and then G4, D5, and then to a C chord, so it's like this. We get through the first verse and we're back into that intro riff. There's a slight difference. I just wanted to show it to you. So it goes... And then the second part is a lot like the first time through, but there's something on the tail end of it. So let me show you that. It goes... Something like that. So that's the second time through that main intro riff. I wanted to show you the differences there, okay? Alright, so we're in the verse now. It's just a couple chords, your C and that D minor. You could also play that here. Right? On the recording, the sound is fairly sparse, so it makes you think it's here. Okay? But anyway, and you've got the other guitarist going over the top of that. And then he'll even throw in licks, like you've got this one in verse 1, it goes. So slide into your D7, slide up to D7, and grab that G7. Slide into G5, and then, okay, that's your lick in the first verse. While we're talking about the licks, let's go over some more of the licks. In verse 2 and 3, one, you've got right, and then back to that. You've got one lick that's more like a little later. You got a lick that's more like this. Right, and then you're back to the. You do that, and then we get into the chorus. All right, let's learn the chorus now. You've got several chords. You've got a C major, and then a G, and then D minor, and then back to G, and then back to your C, back to your G, back to your D minor, back to that G, right? And then you've got something like that. So that is an A minor. It's an arpeggio. And then kind of like an F. So I'm playing it with my ring finger on my D3, my middle finger on G2, and then the B1. And then come down and grab like a G bar chord. Get that third fret there on your first two strings. So the whole chorus is a very simple strumming pattern. It's just like this. And then back to. Okay, so let's talk about the bridge now. It's pretty simple, just a couple of chords like an A minor and a G, one little lick. Let me play through it and show it to you. We won't spend too much time on it, but I'll play it and we'll talk about it for a second, okay? So we've got... This is where the solo starts. Okay. So as you saw, we've got an A minor, and then that G, and then I think that's probably more accurate. It's got a little bit of a meatier sound like the recording. The thing is, here it's a lot more easy to play because your ring and pinky are already there on that third fret. And here it would be played like this. I just think it's easier because you don't have to, right? Play it however you want, but anyway. Now back to that C, and then the D minor. Then you're going to go in for an E major, the first few bars of the solo. This is where it goes. We'll get to that here in a second, okay? So that's the bridge. Hey guys, before we get to what is probably everyone's favorite part of a lesson, the guitar solo, I just want to ask you to hit the like button or leave a comment if you like my lessons. Alright, on to the solo. Okay, let's slow it down, take the guitar solo apart lick by lick. Start off like this. Okay, so first phrase, G9, B10, B12. Give it a bend and then release. Okay, and then the next time, same thing, except you do that twice. So, and then come up to that B15, full step bend and hold it. Okay, and then the next part of the solo goes like this. Oh man, that's beautiful. Let's do it again just to appreciate it. Woo! Scorpions, man. Okay, so nerded out on you there for a second. Sorry. So E5 twice, like a staccato, and then 7 and 8. And then you're going to go hammer on from 5 to 7 and pull off. And when you get down to that B8, bend it, okay? So slowly. And then, so I came down and grabbed that B8, back up to, or B5, excuse me, then back up to the B8 one more time, real slow. Okay, then the next lick is the, so B5 to B6, and then full step bend, release it, and then pull off to 5, and then land on that G7. Come back to your B5, and then you're going to end that phrase with the, it's just your G7, full step bend, release it, pull off to G5, and then end on D or G7 vibrato. And then next we've got, okay, so it's similar to that opening lick. Okay, so you're going to come up, and then you're going to hold that bend and release vibrato. And then do a full step bend, and then use your pinky to grab that E12. And then it's already bent. Keep that bent, that pre-bend on your B12, and then release it and give it a good vibrato, right? Okay, so it's going to go like this, nice and slow. Okay, and then next you've got, so E15, full step bend, and then release it and hit it again. then down to your E13, E12, hammer on the 13 and pull off. Okay, then you've got octaves here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your D7. See how those are the same notes? So you got your D7 and your B10. You're gonna skip and mute that G string. So you're gonna go. So start 7 and 10, then come up to slide up to 10 and 13, and then land on your 9 and 12. So and then hit that again. Then come up. I just think about my pinky, where my pinky's at, okay? Because you're gonna keep your index finger 3 frets down no matter where you're at. So I just think about my pinky. So I'm 10, 13, 12, and then 12. Slide up to 15, up to 17, and then so, and then so I came and got that D15. And then I'm on my B15, full step bend, release, and then hit it again with vibrato. Okay, so let's go over that octave again, slowly. And then the last lick in the solo is this. So you're going to do your B19, full step bend, come down to 17, back to 19, and then end on E22, 22nd fret, and a full step bend. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to Nitro Licks now.